I've been training towards intimacy direction, which is a role that has come up more of late, especially since Me Too flourished, where in theater and film and television, they'll often hire someone called an intimacy director or intimacy coordinator for film and TV. And that's a person whose job it is to create the safest possible environment for risk. And that risk is sometimes doing content that's a little more sexual or intimate, but it could also be violent. It could just be emotional or touch trauma, racialized material, violent material, etc. So sometimes it's about the language we're using about it. Sometimes it's actually choreographing a kiss or a sex scene, or some intimacy directors are also fight choreographers, which I'm not, who can actually choreograph, you'll do this and then you have the sound of it, the nap,
Right.
there. And so they're choreographing a fight. And that's work that I don't do and don't really want to do. But a lot of it is around finding each performer's true, I don't love the word consent, but that's the word that we're using right now. True consent, real buy-in and collaborative engagement in something that is a little more high risk.
And that's how you create safety in those spaces with those tools.
Yeah. And so there are a lot of tools around finding your feeling about the moment, building the moment together collaboratively, and finding the mechanism inside you where you can locate your no if it comes up. Because a lot of us also are so trained out of having a no that from the embodied place, we don't even know where to find it. And it does not arise in real time when we need it. So many of our stories that involve trauma around wishing that we had said no to something and the shame of having not felt the agency or autonomy to say no in the moment. They're because we didn't have the phrasing for no that was fast enough. Like we hadn't practiced how to find the no, where to seek it, how to at least take a moment to figure out whether we needed more time. And so I'm trying to also teach actors and dancers, choreographers, directors, etc., how to find their own and how to engage their space in which each person in their space has access to their own tempo. Everybody's tempo is going to be different around consent. And so to be able to be like, I'm sensing I have discomfort here. I at least know this means I need a pause. I need a pause. And then you have a series of things that you go through. And I help people find what their series of things are. There's not like just a formula for it, right? Everybody's going to have their own little, ecosystem of feelings where they're like, okay, I need to, some people need to do it more intellectually. Some people need to do it more somatically or physically. Some people need to do it more relationally, socially. And then an intimacy director in the field will also help the whole team make sure that the chain of communication to be able to advocate for your needs is always clear to everybody, is working efficiently, and is like not corrupted.